Hey, very far away. I'll take that.
Are we off center? No, maybe not.
Looks pretty good, I think. All right, can't take a picture of this. Hold on.
Of course. It's like a concert in the park. What? You have to pull the lever. Watch your head, Ben. Your head. Our first travel day. Okay, lesson number 1. Travel day lesson number 1 that I've learned. Add 2 hours to your target time, your target leave time, because we were going to be out of here by 12 and then 1, and I think we'll be out of here by 2. So, or start 2 hours earlier. That would be a plan too. All right, packed up in here. Just waiting to get packed up outside. Finn is confused again, of course. Not quite sure what's going on. I'm hoping everything in the sink is going to be secure. In fact, I should probably put this little thing down inside because it's gonna flop around and come off. So, and this is all the stuff that needs to go into the truck with us. What? You have to pull the lever. Watch your head, Ben. Your head. Well, that's the first disaster. I know, you want to go. All right, hold on. Let's see how bad the bedroom is before I bring in slides. Actually, bedroom doesn't look bad.
Living room's good.
Shower's good, I think. Yep, shower held. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me bring this bedroom slide out.
Here, bring this one up first. Bring the kitchen in.
Well, he wants to go in the bedroom. He can't really do much. You're sure there's nothing that rolled underneath there?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Hold on, buddy. Slide. We have no power.
I don't think I flipped the breaker.
Okay. I think everything survived. Well, oh no, I see something down here on the floor. So, let's see what the pantry and the fridge look like. All right, so we lost a few things. I don't think there's any major disasters in there. His hooks fell off the wall, so all that stuff fell. I think it's mostly tea. I haven't checked the bottles yet. Something smells vinegary, but I don't know what that is, so. All right, we're gonna check the fridge next.
Well, hi guys.
Hello.
I hope the sound's all right. Can you hear me okay?
I guess we'll find out.
We'll see how this goes.
We don't know yet where the microphones are. They're somewhere. I mean, I have an idea, but
Sure.
we're sitting outside and thought this was a good opportunity. It's a beautiful evening. We're watching the sunset. We're in the flight path or the landing path to DIA, so it's not noisy. It's not terrible, but we're just watching the planes come in and enjoying this beautiful evening. There's a nice cool breeze, but we wanted to talk about the lessons we learned today.
Boy, it was a challenge. There's no doubt about it. That was the first time that I've ever had to tow,
Hook up,
hook up, back up a vehicle
unhook.
of any size like this. There's just no comparison. I mean, luckily the F-450 seemed to handle it really well, and there were a couple of issues. It had a couple of hiccups, but I think it was maybe me. I think it was doing the braking. I don't know. Before we do a big trip, I still have to take it in and probably take it in the dealership for the first time, see what they say. They'll probably do a checkup on it, and hopefully we'll see what they say.
I think we need to weigh too. I know I've just got it in my head that we're overweight, but so let's talk about what should have been a 2-hour from start to finish, packing up, making the drive to this new campsite, setting up, turned into about, by the time we got set up, about 5 hours.
Yeah, about 4.5, 5 hours.
It was tight getting hitched That was part of the problem. So the other campground that we were at, the section that we were in was kind of pie shaped. So the front where we had to hook in, our rigs were closer to each other than they were in the back.
Right.
And our neighbors had a Jeep parked there. Now he did offer to move it. We didn't think that would be necessary. We should have had him do that.
Maybe.
So it took a couple of attempts to get backed in.
Plus we got a Teflon ring for the hitch that kept getting impinged on the hitch.
It just was wonky.
I must have got the wrong size. I don't know.
I don't know. It didn't. It got in there and then it just kind of busted off and it was stuck, and so we should have been hitched, but that was preventing that. What was a near catastrophe on my part. Scott, I don't even know what happened. He'd backed in again or something. We were trying to do it. It was so many attempts, and so I was trying to lift the front up a little bit. It needed to come up a little bit because it was too low, or I needed to come down because it was too high. One of the two. But I accidentally hit enter instead of the arrow, and so then it started to auto level, and we're having an issue with the auto level, so it just started coming down on the bed rails of the truck.
Luckily you caught it in time.
Yes, we didn't see any damage.
No damage. There was no damage.
But it scared. Yeah, that could have been a disaster.
Gosh, this leveling system on the Brinkley, it's just giving me fits. Does anybody else having issues with it? I don't know.
It's the Lippert, and it's so what's
driving me nuts. It
happened the first time we leveled. Scott was not there. My brother had backed it in, and the first time we followed all the steps. We put the front jacks down. We moved the truck. We put the front jacks down and all of that, and then hit auto level. And what happens is those front jacks, it just brings it it drops the jacks all the way down.
Right.
And then it just tries to cycle through the rest of the jacks, and it times out. And it never, so we had to manually level. So we thought, okay, this is a fresh, clean start. We must have done something wrong. We watched 5 or 6 videos last night. I studied the owner's manual. We thought we had it figured out. We thought it was because the front of the rig has to be higher. The front jacks have to be higher than the rest of the rig. So we thought, oh, we've got this.
We got this.
So we got here after a lot of drama. We got here and finally got it backed in. Got it backed in.
15 tries.
With people watching us, and the manager of the gun club came by 2 or 3 times.
You guys all right?
Giving us
Sorry,
advice.
it's my first time.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
The backing in was not
smooth. The problem was that the first time we pulled in, we realized that the rig was too far away for our power cord to reach.
Yeah.
So we moved over about 8 feet or so and tried to reset, and we were still too far.
Because we couldn't go back far enough because there's a wooden post there,
right.
And we couldn't go back far enough because that wooden post. So we thought we're going to move it over a little bit.
Right, move it over again.
So that probably would have worked, except that we got him backed in and realized we couldn't get the living room slide out then because the post was still in the way. So we had to do it again.
Hitch up and hook it up again. So.
Well, we didn't hit. We were unhitched.
We were still hooked. Yeah.
The power cord barely fits. But anyway, back to the Lippert thing. So we get it. We get it in the right place where we want it. The power cord will fit. Again, we drop the jacks. Make sure the front is higher than the back. Hit the auto level. The jacks drop all the way down. It cycles, and then we get a timeout.
Right.
So we had to manually level again. So I
don't know what I'm doing wrong.
the manager of the gun club came by and said, asked if it was a liver. We said yes. He thinks it needs to be reset. And we did watch a video last night where
Somebody had to reset.
it just kind of gets lost or confused or something. So there's a whole process to reset it. So we're probably going to try that this week. See if we can get it to reset. If that doesn't work, then we need to call the dealer, Blue Compass or Brinkley or something,
Right.
to figure out what's going on, because I've posted on our Brinkley group all the feedback I'm getting. We've tried everything,
Right.
with the exception of somebody said let it charge for an hour or
Charge for
two.
an hour?
But the problem is then we're sitting in our truck because you can't put the slides out or the steps down or any of
Right.
that stuff until you've leveled.
Right.
So we would just be sitting in our truck waiting
For
for
an
an hour
hour.
or two for it to charge. And we were hooked up to power the second time.
Yep.
That
yep.
shouldn't have been an issue. We were not running on the battery. So
Right.
so that was a challenge. All right, guys. Stay tuned. They have all the flags out for 4th of July. We have decorations for our rig. We just haven't had a chance to put them up yet because we're running errands today. But we're gonna initiate the Blackstone today. So we're headed off to the grocery store. Oof. I hate that gate. Can't believe we got the rig through there last night without a scratch. We are running to Walmart. Gonna get some groceries. Something special to make on the Blackstone tonight.
Continue on walking
What do you guys make on the Blackstone?
Yeah, we've never used one, so we're not quite sure what to get. But this is, look at the mountains. You guys might not be able to see them, but they're just peeking up over there. So we are surrounded by fields, which is kind of nice. Not a lot of traffic on this road. The shooters are out again today. What do they call them? The marksmen something at the range. So it's not crazy. You can hear it popping, but I think we're already starting to get used to it. It does not faze Fenn. He's not at all fazed by the gunshot, which just surprises me. But we did run a fireworks stand for many years, and I don't know, we didn't light fireworks off at the fireworks stand, but I guess he just got acclimated to it. I don't know what causes some dogs to have anxiety around fireworks and other dogs not. But anyway, we've left him at the rig. He's doing much better. We've been leaving him for short periods of time, so he just lays down and naps in the air conditioning, and we get back and he's happy to see us. So he's doing pretty well. Yesterday was a rough one for him, but he was so happy to lay on his bed outside last night and with us. He loved that, and he slept really well last night. He had another trip in the truck this morning. So we found that if we get him kind of exhausted and then leave him, he's good. So walks, trip in the truck. He hates the truck.
I don't know if he hates it.
I don't think he cares for it at all. But anyway, off to run some errands. Hopefully we don't buy too much food. Just wrapping up this week's video. It's nasty weather out, so we are recording indoors. We haven't done much this week.
No, I've been
even
working.
The 4th of July, we just ran errands. We were going to cook on the Blackstone. We didn't do that. But it's been nice just not have to go, because the last few weeks have just been crazy. Last 2-3 weeks, I guess 3. So, especially Scott hasn't had much chance for downtime yet, but I sure have. I had a 3-day weekend. So Friday I got kind of our kitchen, living room, storage put together. So that's really prepared now for travel days. Just, put a few things here and there. Got it better organized. Did the bathroom as well. So that's in pretty good shape. Cleaned. Can I just say that having a bathroom that I can clean in like under 5 minutes is awesome. And I mean, when I say under 5, like that's everything. I didn't do the shower because we don't have water, so we haven't really. We've been doing, what do they call those? We've been doing baby wipe showers, just because that's what you do when you don't have, when you're not hooked up to water. So we'll probably both take a shower here in the next 24 hours, but they're Navy showers. We'll describe that after I've had my first Navy shower this week. And so stay tuned to the next video so you can hear my take on the Navy shower. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Stay tuned for our next video because a week,
Yeah, we'll probably have some. We'll probably put something else out
yeah,
about the next one.
there's a couple of
We're still
things
here.
in the area that we want to go look at. Scott did a short tour of the gun club that we're at. We want to take you on a tour of the whopping metropolis of Watkins that we said we were going to do this week and we didn't get done. So we'll do that this week. There's one more restaurant we can try out.
And there's the Colorado Air and Spaceport.
Yeah, we wanted to go check that out too. So we'll get a little bit of recording about that. So, all right, thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Leave us a comment. Give us a thumbs up.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, but like and comment for sure.
Yes.
We don't get very many comments. I love responding to the comments. And Finn says, leave a comment, please. Thank you.